Hello and welcome to my channel, AB Make It Artwork, where we do what we do to make that holiday artwork for you. If you're new to my channel, new to this series, this is my Vlogmas series where I try to post on the daily for my digital Drawcember. That is, unless I'm puppy sitting or having bouts of insomnia. But I digress. As you can see, this is a digital Drawcember prompt. Digital Drawcember is a challenge month that I gave for myself so that I could get better at drawing using digital mediums. If you want to join in on the sketchy fun, just draw something using a digital program. Doesn't matter if you're drawing it or just photo manipulating. Just share it, hashtag it with digital Drawcember, and have fun. It's all about learning. Anyways, the prompts shown in this video are comfy and toys. And I had this idea that comfy was going to be comfy sweaters or just comfy clothes, and I decided that what's more comfy than wearing a onesie? And initially I was going to do this drawing in Sketchbook, but I decided to use Procreate because when it comes to line work, I tend to move the screen a lot. I rotate the image a lot, and I realized that I tend to close up so much and rotate the screen so much that I'd probably give you guys motion sickness if I tried to use the recording function on Sketchbook. But yeah, the idea is that they are all comfy cozy in their little blanket fort, in their pajamas, and I think when I first did it, I was thinking that they were close friends that were having a slumber party, but then they looked more like siblings at the end, so I kind of just went with that. I was very happy with how the figures came out. I liked the blanket. I feel like the background could have had more stuff in it, but I really wasn't focused on the background. I was focused on these characters that were interacting. And I really liked how the characters came out. I think they look like maybe they're kids, maybe like close to teenagers, but they're tweenagers. You know that phase where you're not yet a teen, but you still got all the angst. And I think by the end of it, I was thinking of them as a pair of twins that were just staying up late telling stories or telling jokes and just having a comfy chat in their comfy onesies, in their comfy little pillow blanket fort. I primarily worked with the multiply layer to add effects, but I did use the add layer for blending when it came to these highlights. And I definitely like the blanket. I like the background. I think the brushes that I was using throughout most of the piece were actually a couple of modified brushes that I call it either 0.8 fine liner or Big Daddy. And you can see that when the final image shows up, it's a little lighter. It was too moody with the purple and the yellows, so I did a pink soft light fill layer just to make it a little softer. Now here you can see me working on toys, and when I was initially working on this prompt, I thought of a shelf full of toys, and I liked how the shelf came out. I think the shelf was like my favorite part of it. And some of the toys I really liked. For instance, I enjoyed drawing this little stuffed animal horse, and I enjoyed drawing this one Jack-in-the-Box, but by the end of it, when I had gone to bed and then I woke up, I felt like it was kind of empty. I guess toys was a difficult prompt because I don't have any toys here. Like, you can see me work on the Jack-in-the-Box. I really like it for the textures and the little clown design on the Jack-in-the-Box. And maybe if I had put more effort to put more toys, I would have liked it a little better. But I think it was at this point that I realized that I didn't like it, and I just had no way to really fix it to make it where I liked it any better. So when you don't like something and it's digital, you can just completely scrap it. And I decided that I wanted to draw toys that an artist would want, or as like me, an artist would want. And I don't know why it skipped some of the sketching there, but oh well. Some of the little art toys or crafty toys are a little body figure or ball jointed doll body figure. Some pencils. I always like pencils. I've got enough pencils though at the moment. And an unknown paint. And I have to admit, most of my efforts went into drawing this doll and coloring her in. I primarily kept most of the stuff on one layer when it came to drawing the dolls and the other art supplies. But you'll see later on in the video that I'll do different layers to get multiply effects or draw individual items such as the pencils. I just drew one pencil and copy pasted the heck out of it, and when I kept them as individual items I then just did a hue blend mode for layers and colored them different colors. I probably could have gone to the color balance and corrected them, but that is way more work than I was willing to put in, I guess, by the time pencils came about. Now when it comes to this piece, I think I primarily worked with the technical pencil or the HB pencil that the app already provides, and Big Daddy brush. I'm silly when it comes to brushes and naming things. And I think right now I was just doing multiply layers to shade in the doll to show that it had depth and volume, and just to make it look more three-dimensional. I thought it was a little too dark, so I did lighten it up. Here's me working on the other art supplies that are in the background. I oddly enough really like how the box came out for the pencils. The brushes were nah. The box with the paints, I think I gave up on that. And here's me working on that pencil, like I said, doing the whole copy paste hue. I like how the pencil case came out. I like how the pencils in it came out. And in the end, this was a good piece, not the best piece, but it's about doing what you do to make that artwork for you. If you want to, you can follow me on my other social media. All of those are linked in the description below. Have a wonderful day wherever you are, and lots of crafty love. Bye.